And we
Welcome
are
to the stream.
live.
Oh, great. We both started at the same time, Chris.
Yep,
Nice.
we are streaming professionals. Joining us today on Frankly Unstreamable is Zenon, who is new to this version of Skyrim. He's already sort of noticed an aspect of our little modding project here. Every single week, we've been getting new mods up in the mix. And we're currently on our 4th episode, so there's a decent bit going on. Now, the Dark Souls menu replacer was actually added in episode 1.
Yep, that was me. I'm the only person who plays Dark Souls in this group.
Yeah, no one else knows anything about Dark Souls, isn't that right, Zenon?
I haven't beat Calamite or Magnus, but I've beaten all the Souls games.
Oh, well then, you're pretty much a noob.
Have you played Sekiro? I haven't.
I'm kidding.
I've played Sekiro. I'm stuck on the final boss. The last my last count was 62 deaths.
Ouch.
Oh, he's tough because there's 4 phases. There's one boss in first, which is the 3rd time you fight him, and then there's the zombie commander that comes out of his shoulder that you have to fight 3 phases.
Yeah.
It's a rock.
I can't wait. It's a rock.
It's a rock.
Yeah, and as I found out, Raven, well, when Chris was asking me for my mod list, I realized all the mods I use for Skyrim are not entertaining mods. Mine were mainly beauty, fixing the economy, and fixing blacksmithing.
I mean, we've genuinely enjoyed a lot of actually good mods on this stream too. Like, this is not bad Imperial armor I'm wearing. This is a good scarf I'm wearing. This is a brilliant little chocobo boy who's been my constant companion this whole stream. He's a good boy. And then there's the Whiterun guard.
Who I believe is, Rarity's brother. And I can see you're rocking the beautiful mod.
Oh yeah, we have ENBs messing up the lighting into something real beautiful. We have a nice noble texture pack, which makes a whole bunch of high-res textures all over the place, redesigned where appropriate to make a very nice sort of city going on. And we are currently under arrest. We may have called down... Go ahead, Raven.
First, I have a question.
Alright.
This is higher resolution than I've ever seen. Teethany, for one.
Really?
Yes, so I'm kind of freaking out about that. Probably because I've never watched this stream and have always just watched the non-Twitch stream.
Okay.
Second, weren't the guards guard race? What happened to that?
Most guards are guard race. They still are. That's been preserved. The guards outside of Whiterun are special. There are particular instances of these guards that I guess are being read by one mod and not the other. Okay, we took too long and he thinks we're resisting arrest. I'm just gonna go and surrender real quick. Oh, nope. Nope. I've never stood still and blankly stared while under arrest forever before, so it could have been that way since the start. I don't know. It's not a very common situation.
I mean,
yeah.
There's one enemy on your way to the Executioner's Chariot in Dark Souls 2, following the theme that if you stand perfectly still, he falls off a plateau and just goes, well, I'm giving up, and walks off the cliff.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's like 10 in a row, these really tall, gaunt, staff-wielding ninja mummies, but one of them, if you stop at a specific point, he'll just walk off the edge and kill himself.
This is specifically helpful to me because I'm in the middle of my Dark Souls 2 playthrough.
Alright, we've paid off our fine.
We're still crouching. Oh, we're sneaking, okay.
Yeah, but what...
That
okay, so
is
going back...
That
we injured?
is my... When you're injured, you take on a wounded idol mod. Oh,
So
we've
what's
just
our
passed the
injury?
threshold and are healthy again. So this is the guard race that Raven was referencing. Can't tell it too well because of that. Oh no. Do they not anymore? Anyways, Zenon, we did call down an ion strike on a giant cluster of Nazeems that happens to get some friendly fire. So that's why we went under arrest there. We murdered a non-Nazeem. This
There's
is
still
Nazeem.
I'm happy that it was an
corpses.
ion blast. I'm gonna guess that's Star Wars. I'm also saddened, though, that you didn't bring the Thomas the Tank Engine Apocalypse.
Like, this is an ion blast. I'm pretty sure it's from Command and Conquer. This is the special weapon of the GDI. I'm happy to say this wasn't canon. We just accidentally killed someone again.
Yep.
But, like, that was just me demonstrating what the ion blast is to Zenon. There's no in-universe
that
reason it
actually
happened.
looks like the targeting laser from Fallout New Vegas.
I really do think it is the GDI, since they call that an ion blast in the Command and Conquer series.
It probably is. And then Fallout probably just borrowed that.
That pop-up
So,
there is just...
Have on today's list of things to do. Where should we go?
Well, I believe we last left off with Sean really badly wanting us to check something out, and we managed to stall that, so now it's a week later. And now
Okay, now
Sean's
there's no
not
Sean.
here, so we'll push it back another week. What do you say?
Okay.
Sounds good. I mean, we're not hunting the Red Nern route, right?
No.
Good,
Not yet.
because that quest is one of the few that I just went, fuck it, cheat codes.
Huh. Yeah, it's a bit of a pixel hunt.
Yeah, I was up to 24 or 25. It was really close. Legit. I went searching. I killed the undead dragon. Like, I scoured that place. And I couldn't find the final few. And it was just like, nope.
So, Zenon, this is our character, Tiffany O'Sharkahan.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, is there a Zora race? Oh my god.
She's a beautiful shark lady. With the most
Yeah.
beautiful long neck.
There was a punk hairdo style that she was rocking for a bit, but then she let it grow out into this princess pink do. Also, we have these. We're going to be bouncing between the Imperial armor and this a lot, I think.
Nice.
Remember, sharks are the tigers of the sea.
I'm getting that we should go kill some big-toothed cats.
Alright.
Okay, so where should we head?
Whoop.
Well, where are you in the main quest?
Nowhere. We haven't encountered the main quest. Let's
Should we
go
go
to
to-
Helgen.
Let's check up on Helgen and see what this main quest is all about.
And not
Alright.
only because I added a mod to Helgen.
Heh.
Oh, a yellow chocobo.
I know,
That
right?
seems
So
horrible.
rare. Are we gonna get arrested? Last time we stepped through this door, we got arrested. But then we paid them, what, $1,000 for having murdered someone, and now we're free to go?
Well, it's like $5,000, but yeah.
No, we paid 1,040.
Yeah, that
1,040
sounds about right.
gold septims. You can buy a loaf of bread for how many gold septims?
1?
Really? It's just one?
It's something low.
Oh, this poor zebra.
Oh. One of the siege Nazeems
I mean,
persisted.
Zebra.
You got a delay going on, don't you?
Me or that guy? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we still do have
I'll
a
go
zebra
back to
though.
watching the actual stream.
Alright, so we wanted to check out Helgen. Let's get on our way.
Yep. But yeah, so
few
Chris, when you
different mounts
first
we could
posed
use.
the mod question, I was just going like, half my mod list Sean would not approve of.
Well, they are all theoretically anonymous.
Chris is
I could
cheating.
just pretend to have been the one to put the mod in if you're too embarrassed.
No, I'll freely admit, it's called Lovers Lab. Go check it out. Good website. Go have fun.
I almost put on
Yeah.
a couple of like the Stay for Work mods from there, but I'm not
That's
too
exactly
sure.
where I went first, Zenon, but I couldn't find any appropriate mods that I wanted to put in.
I mean, just like the swimming animation replacer was a good thing to consider, but like
Oh, I was looking for like high def.
then the question became,
monsters.
I definitely want to be linking every mod that we're using, you know, attribute proper credit and all that. And then the question became, where does this stream stand on websites whose ads may not be child friendly? Because if we use any Lovers Lab mods,
Is that a snail?
there's good. Oh yeah, there were snails now. Let's go back and check out the snail.
There's also, like, that's Applejack and Princess, what's her name?
Nightmare Moon.
Thank you.
Or Luna, I think. I don't know.
There's the snail.
There's the snail. Alright, this wolf is being annoying about it. Take out our trident.
When did we get a trident?
When I installed the trident mod.
It
Vanilla.
automatically equipped it for us?
No, I did do some like mod configuration stuff in a save between streams. And part of that I did craft us a trident. Because we had a lot of garbage in our inventory, so I just melted a lot of it down with Zenon's trusty you can melt down weapons mod.
Yeah, like, Item Recycler is a brilliant, brilliant mod, and I cannot stress that enough. If you like blacksmithing and crafting, get that mod.
Right, so
Dear Princess Celestia, I wanted to share my thoughts with you. I didn't learn anything. I was right all along.
and she's gone.
Well, I killed a pumpkin.
Well, yeah, it was evil and possessed with this naughty spirits.
So there's lower the volume, please. That was my last set of headphones, we can tell Luna.
Okay, that seems,
This is the traditional royal cantor-like
fair.
voice. It is tradition to speak using the royal we, and to use this much volume when addressing our subjects.
So that's something that the pony mod does. It lets you complain about the noise, and then just
This
mock
is a
you for it.
sedimentary rock.
Oh, this is the one who keeps saying this is a rock.
I see.
How's school
So they
going?
just took sound bites from the show.
Wait till I tell you about Corundum.
Alright, let's not hear about Corundum, though. Let's ride off to Helgen.
But I like rocks.
Okay, let's go
I
talk
like
about
tiny
rocks.
that are worth a lot of money.
You still the rocks one?
Is a soul gem a rock?
You made a squeezy noise. What does this
It
rock
looks
look like?
like something that formed when volcanic lava cooled quickly.
Oh,
Have you ever wished you could turn into a
We don't.
rock? We have a lot in common when it comes to thinking about turning into things.
that's deep. Best
So,
pony.
I think we're done with the ponies now.
Well, we still have a mount.
I
That-
want to know what kind of drugs that voice actor was on.
Antidepressants, hopefully.
Chocolate?
Yeah, that was a weird monotone.
Alright. Now, lots of mods add things to Riverwood, so we're just gonna breeze past it and not stop and look at anything. It's a controversial decision, but it's something I've already done.
I mean, I'm not worried about it.
We-
We'll make it back.
We have Helgens to see.
I have no idea how to actually start the main quest line anymore.
Well, I take it you guys installed alternate start.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tiffany found herself in Skyrim after a horrible shipwreck off the northern coast.
Where she feasted.
She has since picked up vegetarianism.
Well, that's what happens when you eat a walrus uncooked.
Okay, Helgen's this way. What are the... Oh,
I heard a yay.
me too.
What
But
could
I'm
that
not
have been?
continuing to hear yays. Are there
Oh, it's a
dragons near Helgen?
I was
Are you
actually
being
really
gay?
disappointed with the end boss fight.
Of Skyrim?
Yeah,
That dragon's having some issues.
Well, yeah, dragons are extinct. Don't you know the lore?
Also, that hunter was doing anything except hunting.
you do need steel for arrowheads. Like this, the Nords do not just sharpen sticks and shoot them. That's for the wood elves, and we know what
I don't
they
know what
are.
this dragon is doing.
Not flying very well, that's for sure.
Did it just transform into a
Alright.
pony above your head?
I mean, he's a dragon, you can see. Alright, I don't think this dragon's really gonna be up to much.
Yay!
Yeah, it celebrated when I said that.
So, did you... This My Little Pony mod, there's one that also turns the dragons
There is more than
into
one My
ponies.
Little Pony mod active here.
There are too many My Little Pony mods active here. As in, I'm pretty certain that almost every single one of them is active.
Probably.
Oh no, there are pony mods that aren't active.
Oh no. That's because they crashed the game, right?
No, that's because no one suggested them, and I only added like one more mod than was suggested. That mod may be altering literally every NPC who exists, but...
Well, I mean, I did that. Oh, there's a different Dragonborn. There was a pony.
I gotta say, I actually kind of
Fish.
like the Dark Souls method more than the Skyrim thing. Like, I prefer being a Joe Nobody and saving the world than being, like, just the chosen one.
I mean, to be fair, in Dark Souls, you are the chosen one.
Not at the start.
That's fair.
There's a journal.
It's only once you get the, whatchamacallit, that weird worm guy is like, hey, you're a chosen one.
Or more just, you're this world's version of the Doom guy. You're so undead, you just must destroy all other life.
Thought I disabled those tutorials. Dragon, stop glitching out of reality. We have to warn Riverwood that there are dragons. And that they're bugged.
I don't know who's added the mod that bugs the dragon. But whoever it is,
I mean, I just,
interesting choice.
during this stream, added anonymity to the entire stream's concept. It wasn't specified before, but it's there now. So I'm not telling who added anything.
So it was Chris.
It was probably Chris. We'll keep it anonymous, though.
Bleebub, I say.
No, I agree. Murbub Dektarmalai.
Yeah, I don't know if Zenon's noticed that yet.
What, weird languages?
Everyone speaks backwards.
I did notice that. I thought it was just general weirdness.
No, this... Oh.
So, do you hear Satan speaking to you through their eldritch whispers?
I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a
Whoa, wait, you
forgotten
can read
city.
now? And you have a voice when you read?
A forward voice.
I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is
Great
why
things
I'm
are true
asking
about me.
for help. I'll be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember, riches beyond imagining.
Riches beyond imagining. Please hurry. Yeah, we're going there now, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine
I guess
with
we
that.
are.
I mean, did you
let's
install
warn-
a patches mod? So do we have to stab her with our trident?
I mean, let's warn Riverwood about the dragons while we're literally inside of Riverwood. Then we can have any progress into the main quest whatsoever, which will be a nice thing to add to Tiffany's resume.
What? A dragon? In Helgen? That
A
explains
Dragon
what I saw
in
earlier,
Helgen?
flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was.
Yeah, you were. That was a pony that you saw.
Did you fix some of the voice
You're
Nope.
right.
voice
I
lines?
saw it. Didn't want to believe my own
No,
eyes.
I did not.
Untrue.
So either the unofficial patch or something touched it,
What's this world coming to? First the war,
or
now
the
dragons.
mod itself is just
Trouble
incomplete.
loves company, they say. The Jarl
Honestly,
needs
it's
to know
probably more
there's a
likely
dragon
that
on
the
loose.
unofficial
We need
patch
get
had to
word
fix some
Jarl
minor
Barker from
audible
Whiterun to
glitch on
send
it.
whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
I'll probably do it eventually, so keep that debt in mind.
I'm seeing a bunch of the cold weather and like body temp, so I take it you got the whole survival mode mods going.
Yeah,
Fro-
of course.
Frostfall, Campfire, Hunterborn. Not the eating one yet. I guess I could, but it's not really been coming up much.
It would also make our playthrough a lot harder.
Food's pretty cheap and easy to come by.
We can only eat vegetables.
Vegetables are cheap and easy to come by. So hey, does this pony like a chocobo? No, this pony's not like a chocobo. Chocobos walk on water, it turns out.
Yeah, it's real weird. So there's a fire here. That's
This is
fun.
a pretty fast swimmer, though.
Hey, so
Chris,
does
do you
that
know where we're
diet
going?
mod or whatever affect alchemical ingredients?
Well, there are recipes you can use to cook eggs, and then you can eat the boiled eggs. Most alchemical ingredients on their own won't count as food, though.
Well, I just say because I believe troll fat is an alchemical, which would count as meat. You could eat the saber-tooth eyes. Which...
Yeah, none of those count as sustenance in that mod.
Okay,
See, I wish I
copy
could
that.
eat only alchemical ingredients.
See,
That
some-
would be a fun playthrough.
I mean, let's face it, eating a single saber cat eye is not a meal. You need like an entire bag full of them.
I don't know, eyeballs are pretty big.
That's a joke in Transmetropolitan, I remember. It was like in Volume 2 where he's like, I need writing food. Go down to the corner store and just get me a big bucket of eyeballs.
I mean, who hasn't been hungry for that?
Come on, don't you know that hands make better sandwiches?
I've never heard that.
But they've got bones.
That's what makes them crunchy.
Alright, it's getting dark. Maybe we should find an inn or something to sleep the night away. Or maybe we should ever level up. I don't know who that is. You. You. I don't speak your language. Sorry. I'm just amazed that letter came in Tiffany's language. That's how the whole backwards language thing works, you know. You may have missed this on the previous stream, Zenon, but the way we are explaining that is that we do not speak Tamrielic or Nordic, or the languages that play in Skyrim. So we just never have any idea what's going on, but this letter that promised us riches, that's in the Tiffany tongue.
Okay, which would be, I guess, Zoran, if I want to go by the theme.
The name of the race given by the mod is Selachii. And the actual write-up of the race says that they're from Akavir. So I guess maybe it's a Japanese-inspired language.
Which would make sense. So what's the penalty if you don't find an inn?
I don't know, we continue to travel through the... There isn't actually a penalty, I'm just for role-playing purposes. Gonna be sleeping in a nice inn rather than standing completely still off to the side of the road while the sun rises. Screw that,
into
right?
the horizon.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw coins at you and hope that works. Did Nerfnip sound like a good response to 10 coins being thrown at you? She's leading me to a bed now.
If you have a problem, throw money at it.
A book called Nords Arise.
I think she's threatening you.
With our Imperial armor, that... Say that again, Valga. Or teleport. I don't want to mess with someone who can teleport.
Hey, that song's backwards.
The music is so good.
Well, that's what
How
I
do you
meant
make
by
that sound?
Satan. Like, they were saying records back in the day when you know, spun them backwards were the whisperings of the devil.
The whole satanic panic in the 90s, that was nonsense that came out of nowhere. Sociologists are having a hell of a time trying to figure out what exactly that was, I think.
The need to find Satan in things?
It was,
like, it
probably
hit...
societally fear-driven.
It hit and left real quickly. It was an extremely specific fear, too. Something that you wouldn't have seen anyone worried about 20 decades before it, or... and is pretty ridiculed today.
I mean,
Reinhardt,
some people...
Reinhardt, you're not a pony. Reinhardt wasn't a pony. I thought it was only Nazim. Or the Nazims, I should say. Sorry, Zen.
Everyone must become transmogrified into ponies.
Only then can we live a life of peace between the Nords and the Imperials.
That's right, it's all for peace. Now get in the vat.
Chris, do you think that would work?
What would work? Turning Nords...
If we made everyone in Skyrim and in Cyrodiil all into pony people, do you think that we would be able to get the queen?
I mean, they're all humans now, and they're still fighting each other.
Yeah, but Nords are taller than regular humans.
There are
I even
differences
think in
between
this
the
universe,
pony
like, it's
races.
only 4 to 6 inches.
Squirrel. Oh, squirrels.
See, that's a free meal you're letting walk away. Stupid
I'm a
vegetarians.
vegetarian.
I wonder if I could make a mod that makes all of the sound programs read the bytes from back to front. Like whatever sound manager they have.
Thought I heard a wolf. Here's my wolf stick. You're not a pony either. Do you need the wolf stick?
I'm kind of glad to see that you guys actually didn't evolve into stealth archer.
I mean, our build is very ion cannon focused right now, honestly. We were talking about trying to spec into stealth so that we sneak around and then plant down, hey, this is where the ion cannon hits.
That seems like a lot of effort. Can we give that guy some pajamas?
You're right, we're a pajama delivery person. I can't believe I forgot. Where are you?
We better be getting paid for delivering pajamas.
So how do you give him pajamas?
Like so. Just pickpocket, and then you can add things to people's inventory, right?
Yeah, but
And if
it's
okay,
heavy.
so we have to find a holy hand grenade mod and just watch them blow up.
We've decided also last session that Tiffany has 2 products, pajamas and ion cannons. And he just turned down the pajamas.
Please don't ion cannon this poor refugee.
It says he's
I'm
an
gonna
afflicted
give-
refugee.
I'm gonna give him another shot. Oh, he's already caught me.
Papa Nurgle granted him a gift.
Okay, Zenon. You're the tiebreaker here. I want to give him the ion cannon. Raven wants to spare him.
He's been corrupted by chaos. Ion cannon.
Alright, let's exterminatus this guy.
Blood for the blood god.
You just proved that you could be exterminating him. You're part of chaos.
I've been listening to a lot of Warhammer 40k podcasts.
Huh.
And I went back and I'm reading Chris's Cyphus Kane book.
Hey, and here's the afflicted refugee. Now we're gonna give him his pajamas.
I like to imagine our pajamas are basically made with vines and like burlap, and the people that do take them know of your reputation for just murder.
No one has taken them so far, like, ever.
That just adds more fuel to the fact that they're made from burlap and vines and possibly smeared with your own feces.
We should cheat
Hey,
to
they
give
are
ourselves
quality
all the
products.
pickpocketing skills. Just so that we can be good at our job. Is that our Dinosauruses?
What? No. It's a mega squid.
Why is it on land?
It's from the Future is Wild speculative documentary about what evolution would take, what routes evolution might take if humanity went extinct. They decided land cephalopods were the way to go.
Land octopuses, maybe. Yeah, they're pretty smart.
Exactly.
It's an octopotamus.
Exactly why a random Discovery speculative fiction documentary has a Skyrim mod, I'm not sure. It just does, and that's great.
That's really bothersome.
They are huge and difficult to fight, though, so let's not get too close. Just continue on our way to
So
the
is it
Forgotten
this
Ruins.
world's version of the ogres?
The trolls are still in the game. Ogres never were.
No, but Dragon's Dogma and Dark Souls both had ogres as a mob, and they were basically just flesh brick houses.
Okay.
Hey, we're well on our way.
Kitty! Okay, Kitty is tough. And I'm not actually good with the trident.
But we did just get a level up, so thank you, Kitty.
Yep. Oh, we've actually been sitting on that for a while. Maybe I've actually... Well, if we're going to be wearing this Imperial armor...
Thing?
Okay. Pickpocket thing, pickpocket thing. Here's pickpocket. We have 0 XP in because we have never succeeded at a single pickpocket.
To be honest, I never bothered in Skyrim to pickpocket.
Yeah.
I really want to do an Oblivion playthrough where all I do is try and pickpocket people.
Oblivion pickpocket uses the same skill as sneak, which is nice. I don't know why it split off, because now it's just sort of its own useless thing.
Because Todd Howard has bad ideas. Or whoever.
Alright,
I mean,
let's
there's
dismount.
a current Fallout 76 debacle.
I don't know if I'd call that current.
Well, last 2 days.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the thing in general.
Oh, the thing in
There we
general
are.
is just a burning dung pile. But a big
Yeah.
old healthy dose of kerosene was just dumped on it.
Alright. Making good progress towards the Forgotten Ruins. Despite the many casualties other people have suffered on the way. I did not jump over that trap at all. Kinda sucks that, like, the spear mod doesn't do great with mounted.
Yeah. Hey, a guy.
Do you accept the word of pajama? Now, I did give away my last pajama, so... Doop-de-doop-de-doo.
Isn't there a summon?
What kind of
spell?
pajama do we want to give this guy?
Frog.
Alright. You may think you're afflicted, but soon you'll only be afflicted with frogs. Won't that be fun? Okay, now turn around and I have to pickpocket you. Alright. Pajama, pajama, pajama. Oh, there it is. 31% chance of success. We did it! He's
Now is he
wearing the
gonna wear it?
pajamas. Oh, no, he's not. It's like noon, man.
We're bananas in pajamas, and we're chasing teddy bears.
Sure.
Gotta go investigate that scream and stab shit with my spear.
Oh, that Scream is my good chocobo buddy. Everyone loves my good chocobo buddy. Not enough to name him, but it's been decided that he's a good boy. By me.
Reserve dinner.
Then you don't want to know what's happened to the last couple of people who hurt my birds. They got burns.
They were bit.
Well, then I went vegetarian and started burning them alive.
Fire cleanses all.
I don't know that I agree with all of those spear animations. I do agree with that mounting animation, though, because that's definitely how it would look. You know, if she were the size of a regular horse. Why are these ponies so little?
They're from Sheffield. It's a far-off province of Tamriel.
That makes something adjacent to sense. Ooh, chocobos here are a different color. Okay,
Black.
dwarven armored guy.
Why is that guy a dwarf?
Better question is why is that guy a dick?
This guy's name is Trixie?
The guy's name is Pony, apparently.
For Pony!
Damn it, Chocobo, don't jump in front of me. Because normally it just tells you the...
This pleases the blood god.
I did not know anything about this pony's personality. I just grabbed whichever one was closest at the time I was getting mounted. See, that's why it says pony, because his race is now pony.
I see.
From what I remember of pony society, I mean, they all defer to a monarch figure. You're their pseudo-king.
We're overloaded with weight, so just gonna drop some stuff. I'm not overly concerned about looting that guy. And Tiffany isn't anyone's king. She's the Shark Princess of Tamriel / Akavir.
That's still a figure of royalty.
So what do we think? Chocobo or Pony? By the way, one of you keeping an eye on chat?
I like Pony more, yes.
Alright.
Chocobos have steering problems.
Right, and that's great, isn't it?
Why?
Yeah.
They're bipedal. Like, they shouldn't. You can literally rotate on one foot.
Not in this mod.
Chocobos have a problem in that they always dig their claws into the ground as hard as they can.
Alright, last time we gave a frog pajama.
Milk cow.
Alright, I can see it. I want to sample these goods before giving them out, though. Because that sounds excellent, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that it is going to be amazing.
That goes real well with the crest from the helmet. Yeah.
You've got an awesome mohawk.
Alright. He made it away and we're overweight now that we have this. So we just need to...
Okay, can we please just continue to kill everyone in a cow suit?
Yes, we
Also,
can.
what is this mod so I can get it?
The pajamas?
That is hilarious
There-
to go around slaughtering everything as just a cow pajama wearing.
There will be links in the description and shared in our Discord.
Nice.
So...
I don't think you can.
I was about to
convert-
say heavy weapons, but I just remembered that literally every playthrough I do of Skyrim, I always go back to archery.
Was that not a success, or?
It was a 6% chance of success because he detected us. And now he's
okay.
gonna get away before we lose detection, so I'm just gonna drop some stuff. We have a lot of leather. And we have a lot of cloaks. A lot of cloaks. We've chosen our cloak.
Yeah, it's a scarf.
There, perfect. Now he'll never see us coming. If he just stops talking to us. Okay. The chocobo whistle distracted him. That's a logical series of events.
I mean,
now
yeah,
we have
obviously.
a 31% chance of success. We did it!
Okay, maybe he'll wear
We
this
did
one.
it!
No?
NPCs don't just wear things you give them. Not unless they're your followers, I guess. And then only under certain circumstances. So I have been to the Forgotten City in other playthroughs. Or sorry, the Forgotten Ruin, I should say. I'm pretty sure it's up this.
Isn't that
No,
one of the
not this
Dwemer ruins that connects to Blackreach?
Yeah, it's way further up. My bad. I have to go further and further into the Reach. Ponies of Stendar out here granting us blessings.
How polite of them.
Do we want to grant them pajamas in exchange? No.
Everyone needs to be clad in the pajamas of our princess.
I mean, yeah, but... Yeah, you're right. Okay, so what's the most Stendar of the pajamas? Let's see, health pajamas, we can see them all. Maybe it's bear.
I think it might be bear.
The bears are out there fighting for Stendar. We have 2 of them. Just because there were 2 of them. Now we're gonna be in a bit of a pickle if one of them rejects the pajama but the other one accepts it. Because we cannot ion cannon pajama accepting people. Like, that's just wrong, right?
Yeah, that goes against our beliefs. Like, if they accept the pajamas, they've earned the right to not die via ion cannon.
Right. And they're gonna be traveling within ion cannon blast range of the other person, no matter what happens there. So we might just have to spare them.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounds crazy, I know.
okay, I have an idea. What if you can ion cannon just outside the back one's range?
That seems like a lot of fiddling. Like, we'll have to try it and say, alright, this time it was too close, so we'll try, oh, they're both already dead. Okay, this one has
fair.
accepted the pajamas. Now, I think we just have to let them share that pair of pajamas.
Yeah.
Because if the other one rejects, that puts a pajama-bearing person in danger. So, for the good of the greater pajama, they'll have to split that. We'll wear the other, to honor.
What is this now, the religion of the pajama? Like, all hail the holy polyester?
Are you besmirching the pajama? Do you smirch the jammy jams?
I am smirching the jammy jams. I've rustled your jimmies over jammy jams.
This is why you weren't on the stream before. We knew that you'd be smirching jam. Like, you're a jam smircher.
Ooh, that would actually be a good mod. You should get some, like, better cooking mods.
I don't like these bandits. They're mean.
I mean, The last time we found some bandits, they were very kind and gave us an amulet of extra magic. That paid our college tuition. We wound up not going to college, but still. Do you guys... you guys are the worst kind of bandits. Poor ones. Come on. We don't got time for these no amulet having... Ugh.
No gems, no septims.
Nothing. You know what? We're gonna leave them better than we found them. We're gonna leave them a special little gift on their bodies. Do not smirch the gift. Come on, Trixie. There we go.
I mean, would your burial clothes would count as pajamas because you're wearing them to your eternal sleep.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's like the official slogan of pajamas. So, we want these guys to be better than we found them. So we can't go anything too silly with the pajamas, which is why I think chicken is our best bet. Because they died like cowards. Alright. Rest in chicken. Come on, where's... There we go. I'm sure there's a mod that lets you, like, force an NPC to equip an item you add, but... it's not on this playthrough.
There is.
It'll be an important part of the pajama playthrough later. But not now. That's a skill we'll develop in another week.
Rain has stated that the pajamas might be Daedric artifacts.
That is true. There is a Daedric prince of... we'll call it sleep. I don't know if Vermina would have a hand in these jammy jams, though. Stupid mountain being in the way of... I don't speak your language. Make your noises behind your wall all you want. Ugh, civilized people with their structures.
Oh, what's that screeching noise?
That was a goat. You never heard a goat scream before?
Do they scream in Skyrim?
They do now. If it weren't for this bear, I'd find a goat to murder.
I agree, Rain. How dare this mountain be in our way?
Alright. Oh shoot, we're wounded. We're wounded. Fall back.
Also, what is the... I hear a train. Oh, it's a dragon.
Did you? You don't survive ion blasts, bear. What, do you think you're a Glyptodon? Because you are no Glyptodon, cave bear. Our mount survived the ion blast, right? Trixie? Yeah, you're good.
Ah, she's fine. Ow, ow, ow.
Did you survive the ion blast?
I didn't survive the cat assault.
Rin.
She climbed over my arm, which was not nice.
Pure water run. Okay, it sounds like someone just left the Discord. Going cave dwelling.
Oh, look, an ancient dwarven face.
Yeah. Oh, and slaughterfish. That's not great. Let's get out of here. I really hope you're able to attack underwater in Elder Scrolls 6. Like, this is the only Elder Scrolls game where you can't.
Yeah.
Is that all there is in here? Slaughterfish and that chest. Like, I know this isn't the riches beyond imagining place, but I thought...
Is there something above the dwarven thing?
Rock. Water and rock. Yeah, let's go check out the other thing in this area.
You run
That's
very
the bridge
fast.
I was thinking of. I'm a shark. There, now I've drawn my weapon. Are you happy? Goats.
Praise be. To pajamas. They're screaming so loud. Another bear. You're gonna have to ion blast him twice.
You got at least knocked down by that, right? Yeah, I'd poke you. I'd poke you with a stick.
Do you think that they took the animation for you almost being hit by an ion blast directly from Fallout 4?
I think the mod might predate Fallout 4.
Oh, I was about to do that mod, but now that I've heard it...
Yeah. That is not the vanilla level up sound. Anyone want to guess where it's from?
I see that someone else I know has just typed Pokemon into the mod pile and just like chosen things based off of what came up.
So we actually had some successful pickpockets. Let's see if that gave us any XP towards it. This is the rate at which we're leveling up our pickpocketing. That's disgraceful. That's horrendous.
Why?
Because that's 2 successful pickpockets right there.
No, I mean, why is it so slow?
I don't know. I didn't, like, mod it in anything that I'm aware of. Okay, our destruction skill is 93. I wish I knew what the ion cannon counted as, because being able to do 25% more damage with it would be crazy. Let's just treat it as if it were fire. Okay. Now, before we were so interrupted by a bear that didn't want us to kill goats, we were checking out this little marker on our map. Friggin' water current. The Forgotten Ruins. Anyone excited for riches beyond imagining?
I am. If there truly are riches beyond imagining.
I wonder if you can do ion cannons indoors.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Sure looks like it. Wow, our Chocobo follower is really low on health for some reason.
Yeah, so
Hey, isn't it weird how those doors opened for no reason, stranger? I'm glad you weren't standing close to those doors. Boy, that would have been awkward, huh?
That's close enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit.
Who are you?
You speak Selachii. Oh, someone from Akavir. That's great. I got your letter.
It's you.
I'm so excited.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad another
I don't know
Akavir is
how much
here.
time we have left. My brother went down this shaft a few days ago, and I'm worried. I need you to go in after him and bring him back to me alive. It could be dangerous, but if anyone can do it, it's you. Now.
Yeah, it's me.
Are you ready?
Anything for another Akaviri. I'm totally down.
I can count on you. Now quickly, go.
Alright. So he went down the shaft. There's a dusty journal.
If you're reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient dwarven city. No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man. Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible
We're continuing to read even though we put away the book.
All this time?
There's no
As
return.
I stand here on this precipice, war raging all
Well,
over Tamriel, my mind is made up.
I mean, we like water. The water is cool and refreshing.
Yeah, this is great. I don't know what they were talking about. Folly and no way out and regret. I like it already. I'm a happy bear.
But untold riches.
Like this locked box.
It's a display case.
Dwarven dagger. That's not
daggers.
untold riches. I'm sure there's more inside.
I mean, dwarven items are pretty valuable.
What's in here? We don't fear the water. We a shark.
Is that a
Dwarven
sword?
sword. Yep.
Okay.
We're kind of very close to overweight, though. So I'm not putting up with that. Well,
I wonder what the sun under the earth is.
Maybe it's a tree.
That tree does not look very healthy. That was a lot of bats. Oh, the colors just changed. Nope. Yeah.
Old man.
I think he drank poison.
Alright. Well, he's got Imperial armor, and
He's got a suicide note.
1 second. Just need to configure something. Okay. Suicide note. Let's check it out. Oh, all. Well,
Whoever reads this.
Okay, he narrates it when you take it, not when you read it.
You had to find me like this. And worse.
Why is everything...
That you will share my fate.
Maybe we're learning Imperial.
I have spent a lifetime in this place. Going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices. Death, or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen. Altreus.
Let's do it. Let's listen.
Yeah, let's check out this lake house. Because, I mean, he said the other option was death, and, you know, we should kill ourselves rather than do this. But, like, that's a pretty pessimistic way of looking at things, right?
Yeah.
He did say he'd hidden away the key. Hello, newcomer.
Back.
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back.
So we dove into a forgotten ruin. There was a nice Akaviri woman up there whose brother went down a couple days ago, she said. And apparently he's hung himself. He left a note.
We learned how to read Imperial.
I mean, the note could be an Akaviri.
But this guy's wearing Imperial armor.
The Imperials did try to invade Akavir at one point. I assume they left their loot behind. So he said that he's hidden the key away and might be guarding it with his eternal soul, because he does not like entering the lake house at all. And really thinks killing yourself is the better option than...
Take his body with us.
Give his soul something that's stuck in? Maybe. This is grim. It's heavy and not slow. If we need it, we can get it after.
Okay.
Let's just try doors. That door can't be
Do
done.
we have a torch?
I don't think so. Keys, lockpicks, no torches.
Oh well.
But
So then dynamic lighting.
we do have our torch from last week.
Also the candlelight spell, but...
Yeah, I'd completely forgotten that we had that.
Hey, was that an ore vein? It's fine, we're already too far.
I'm not sure if we even have a pickaxe. You're not openable. He locked a lot of doors, huh?
Rain says, have fun. This place will take a few hours to do.
Yep. Oh yeah, this quest that was suggested is a big one. I think that was known.
But that's what you want in a stream. You want lots of content.
I remember the way the lake house calls to you.
Yeah, sounds great. I mean, literally all we know about it is that you told us it's special and we shouldn't go there. If you hadn't pointed it out, we probably wouldn't care that much about the lake house. You know, let that be a tip to you in your future hauntings.
I mean, it's the only place that has a glowing door, so that might have attracted us to it.
Burnt corpse. Single gold coins. Skooma. Empty skooma bottles.
Ah.
None of this is the key. That Dwemer
Yeah, but
pot's
now
not a
he's
key.
ghost talking to us.
I thought to myself, do I want to die in
What
the
a wonderful world.
or do I want to open that door?
Yes, we do, because there will be XP and septums. I'm in an RPG. I will open every door.
In the end, death was the better option all along.
You're not gonna try and kill us, are you? Because that's gonna use up a lot of the sympathy points you have, man.
Yeah.
Is that what pickaxes look like? No, it's not. Oh, there's a lockpick. No reason not to take it, I guess. Probably not worth turning back for, but oh well. So are we gonna go for the best ending here, or go for what plays naturally?
Is there a best ending?
Yes.
Let's do natural.
Yeah, best ending seems a little bit, A, probably more difficult. B, too much effort.
Alright.
Apparently, Rain wants us to drink the skooma and become one with the pajamas.
Are these skooma pajamas? We don't have rat PJs. Honestly, customers have the weirdest demands sometimes. Common soul gem. A letter. I don't think this one's narrated, so do we want to do that?
Nah.
Well, it's been on the screen long enough for people to pause if they're interested. I read quickly. So, moving on.
It's just a letter to some guy's sister.
I also hate how Marketh is laid out. Like, I never enjoyed any quests there, or I never bought a house. I just stayed away.
It's pretty defensible military-wise. It being confusing and annoying to navigate is part of why it is, which may say some things about the gameplay decisions. That's not candlelight. There we are. Yeah, maybe just up and not checking all these rooms.
Please.
Yeah.
Understand. I locked the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake. And now you ignore my words and come searching for the key.
You know, it seems to me like you didn't hide it very well if it's
Yeah, like
just wandering around that finds the key.
I hid that key for a reason.
Yeah, this is the whole, like, just, it's under the doormat kind of security.
You're making a mistake.
Man, destruction skill 92 helped. I hope he wasn't the key. That would suck. Is this a letter? Dwamora's journal. Oh, she has some healthy relationships going on.
Yay.
Let's go through her stuff.
I mean, she's
valuables. Dead. Is there a burnt corpse in this room? There's burnt corpses in a lot of rooms. That's probably the inhabitants, right?
Yeah.
Charcoal, rolls of paper. No burnt corpse in this room. Maybe she survived. Let's hope,
The only way to find out is forwards.
Hey, here's a burnt corpse. I don't know if that's her. Ooh, Grand Soul Gem. Imperial Horseman's helmet.
That's special.
It doesn't look like it's gonna look as nice as our current one. But on the other hand, the world is nothing but horse people right now. So, I don't know. No, the gold trim and the red are too important.
Yeah.
Besides, we're not one of the horse people. Citizen arrival log. Necromancer entered the palace. Some people were vacated. Someone's noted as having found a key, which seems like a problem. Skooma addict. Keep away from Domora. Deaf
So they keep
person.
referencing some sort of potential.
Yep. I think the deaf person was the most potential. Believes statues may come alive.
I mean, that's fair.
Miranda's a dissenter with potential. Altrius trespassed in the lake house and is the guy who kept warning us not to go into the lake house. He's the ghost who tried to fight us. Marius wanders the city at night. There's a lot of details in here, and I'm not memorizing all of them. We're keeping that book.
That's the good call.
Oh no. They're mocking us.
This lock is master, okay? Master. Didn't you see the interface?
You have to tease it gently. I'm not liking this mod's tone.
Yeah, it's a little bit disrespectful.
There. And we're overweight now, so just gonna... I'm not that impressed with how the trident's been working out for us. And it's heavy.
It weighs 17? It's so much.
Ooh, circlet. Money. Yay. Okay, okay. Oh, wait. That looked like a note. Nope. Not the key, not the key. Sure, I guess. I'll take the ingot. Dead body. And exit, apparently.
So then where's the key?
In literally the most prominent place overlooking the entire city, and... Okay.
See, if
That security feature may have worked.
Yeah, if he were smart, he would have just thrown the key into the water.
I mean, we're a shark.
Okay, but... like...
It could have been eaten by a fish. The silt would have covered it up. Like, that would have been infinitely more secure than keeping it under the metaphorical front mat.
Yeah, that is not hidden so much as I trust that I'm a ghost and I'm gonna stab whoever comes near it.
Well, that's what he was gonna do. That was his plan.
Yeah, he wasn't hiding it at all. He just had his murder wants. Alright. So he really didn't want us to enter the lake house. Apparently entering the lake house is a catastrophically bad idea.
Okay, so why wouldn't we do it?
Brave words.
Is there a different option?
By
Are we
telling
allowed
us not
do
to enter it, you've made me do... Like, I just want to enter it. I will break down your door, I will break your locks, and I will enter your house.
There, we're in the lake house. MODLIST left a note.
7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city, uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
So, he said that he opened a portal to the past that brings us to before an atrocity wiped out this community he established.
Where is this portal?
I'm guessing it's the door with all the weird purple stuff.
And why didn't he, you know, brief us better? He knows what the atrocity was. He's a jerk.
No, I think he called it an unspeakable atrocity.
That doesn't mean he can't write it down and tell us.
Yeah, unspeakable. His hands are tied, man. He couldn't speak. He could write an Akaviri, though. I wonder if, like, all this time shenanigan magic is affecting us linguistically. Are we gonna come out of this speaking Cyrodiilic? I wanna... Oh, cool, the key just worked here. Gold ingot, potions. Let's eat some oil. Let's see if that makes it to the past with us. So he said it was 7 years ago he established his community?
Yeah. So this is at most 7, 8 years ago.
Nice clear water.
Well, you know, at least this is more pleasant. I think that glowing sun is gonna explode.
Don't speak of the unspeakable atrocity, man. It's like the one rule.
Where did you come from?
You speak Akaviri too! Oh, this is wonderful. I've just arrived.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
We're truthful here, right? This is our first time able to talk with another person in a while.
Yeah, then let's tell the truth.
What? Oh,
yeah, time portal.
You're a little bit crazy.
No, it was a time
You're
portal.
in good company here, my friend. Lots of us weren't thinking straight when we arrived. It's the first day of last seed, I believe. I guess you hit your head pretty hard coming down the shaft, huh? It's the 194th year of the Fourth Era, of course. Look, you seem a little... you know. So I'll make this nice and simple for you. Live by our laws, and we'll all get along just fine.
That sounds great.
He's threatening us, we should kill him.
Anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anyone
Yeah,
else.
take that trident, ram it in his spine.
We threw away the trident.
Okay, we can't kill him then.
The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in.
Do we want to kill this guy?
Quarters for you.
Nah.
I can take you to him if you like.
I was mostly joking.
I've followed through on these jokes before. You should know better by now.
That's fair.
Do we take the tour? Get our quarters?
I guess.
Alright, Golvar, you sound like a nice guy. We definitely weren't considering murdering you.
As long want is leek, cabbage, and potato. If you have goods...
We're vegetarians, so that's great.
Yeah, that actually sounds amazing.
Most of us have few belongings. Just what we brought in with us.
Morning, Gulvar.
Morning, Yzma.
Above us is the sun under the ground. It's strange and no substitute for the real sun, of course, but these days it...
Because we're underground, yes, we get it.
What bothers me is the citadel folk. Take Jormund, for example, standing up there, balcony looking at us. Just look at him.
Yeah, Jormund, you're a really big man, aren't you?
Milk drinker.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your
Well, that's a
strapping
harsh...
friend, Gulvar?
We're on our way to see the Jarl.
We're strapping?
To get your claws into our friend.
I mean, yeah, have you seen Tiffany?
She has claws that she wants to put into us?
So do we. She's a great fit.
Be careful with Rastasia. She... Well... It's not my place to say.
Fine, I'll favorite and get a quick thing on that guide to everyone.
Please do. Thank you.
Let's see. It was one of these. Dusty Journal. Citizen Arrival Log.
Yeah.
You cannot favorite books. So that's a bad decision. Apparently she's forsworn, choose words carefully around her, and she doesn't have any potential.
Okay, and then, what's this
That
guy?
sounds a bit harsh.
Gulvar, typical lazy Nord. He's a farmer who lives on a house on the lower circle.
Okay.
You don't have much weird going on with you.
In this place as it is.
Oh, she's a former Forsworn. We already know. We have a book from the future. Yeah.
Who's halfway to the next life. Luke is barely managing to keep him alive.
Hope this one's healthy. Last
So we
thing I
am.
need is another Brandis to soak up all my potions.
Well, you never know, do you? Every new person who arrives in this place could be a welcome addition, or the thing that destroys us all.
Ooh, do we want to destroy them all?
Let's destroy them all. I mean, they were burnt corpses. That sounds exactly like what we do.
I mean, none of them were wearing pajamas, though.
Well, we don't know. We don't know how our pajamas are going to hold up over 7 years.
Are you doubting the quality of our fine product?
This is the citadel, where the Jarl and his guests...
Okay, that's fair. That's sacrilege of me.
If you manage to worm your way in with them...
Don't smirch the jams.
Gulvar, what do you think you're doing? You're meant to be working the Owl's farm, not trudging.
Oh, let's find out about Jormund.
Jormund, take it easy, would you? I was just showing our new friend here to the Jarl.
Alright, Citizen Arrival Log. Jormund. Nord, but obedient. Citadel from the middle floor who supervises laborers.
Okay, fine, sure. Or
No.
How about you get back to work, and I take our new friend the rest of the way? If you don't work, none of us eat, Gulvar. Remember that.
How could I forget? Fine, I'll get back to work. It was nice meeting you, my friend. Stop by for a chat anytime you like.
I'm sorry about that. That probably sounded a bit harsh, but it's
Oh,
my
yeah.
job to make sure we all have enough to eat. I'm Jormund. Let's head up to the next floor then, shall we? Stay close behind me. Wouldn't want you getting lost now, would we?
I'm just glad you speak good Akaviri.
It's good to see a new face here. Haven't had any new arrivals in a while. Since Marius. But he mostly keeps to himself. Bit secretive, actually.
Marius.
Most people are pretty friendly though. And so the
Man, this mod adds a lot of people, huh? Marius wanders the city at night and has refused all roles.
This is the closest you'll have guard in all of Tamriel. No crime, no conflict. Most folk don't even bother locking the doors. Even if you could steal something without breaking the dwarves' law, it's not as if you could sell it to anyone here.
You wouldn't want to keep the Jarl waiting, would you?
The dwarves' law. Are the dwarves still alive here?
Have you spoken with the Jarl yet?
You're leading me to him as we speak. Well, no, not as we speak. You stopped leading me to the Jarl for that question. I don't like Yorman very much.
No, I'm getting that.
I think
The
we should kill
Dwemer
him first.
automatons should just wipe this place out, call it crusade, purge the heretics.
Last I heard, they were trying to track down some dwarven artifacts. You should ask Brol about it, if you're into that sort of thing. This is the Citadel kitchen. Remember to be polite to our cook Sanchi. She does the best with what she has, which isn't much.
I think she's the old, skooma addict. What? You just told me to say... Yormund. Yormund.
Alright, so we're about to meet.
Do you think this guy's even actually a Jarl?
There's a couple of things you should know about him, if you want to make a good impression.
I mean, if everyone here respects him as their leader,
well,
he is their leader.
The rest of us anyway. So the Citadel is his. All his guests. Second, he's very protective of this place and won't tolerate anyone disturbing the peace. So be on your best behaviour, and you should be fine.
Why is your walk speed so much better than ours? Is it because we're wearing heavy armor?
It could be.
Yormund, you're being disrespectful to the uniform of the Imperial Legion. The reasons to hate him just keep coming and coming.
This is the top of the Citadel. The bathhouse is off limits, and I'm not even sure what's behind the gold door. Only the Jarl has ever gone in there.
We didn't get to go there earlier, did we?
I've got lazy farmers to supervise. Good luck with the Jarl, and I'll see you around.
Now he goes running. When he's escorting me to talk to the Jarl, he walks leisurely. But now he's off sprinting.
Let's talk to this guy. He looks like he's a vigilant of Stendar.
The Jarl is waiting for you on his balcony, on your left. What?
Well, he can wait.
You say something to me. No use talking to me, young'un. Can't hear a word you're saying. Both me ears went years ago. Still got my one good eye, though. All I need. Used to be a vigilant of Stendar till I slipped up. You take it from me. You ever find yourself toe-to-toe with the flame Atronach, you make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears, and hair gone. All at the same time.
Ah, poor guy.
Still can't hear ya.
Alright. This is what it's like for most people when they're talking to me, huh? They say things and think I understand them.
Yeah. Maybe there's some sort of weird magic that's going on here that lets us understand them back in time.
Maybe.
There's a face
I'm beginning to think this isn't Akavir.
Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name?
Cithaneo Sharkaran.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters. Here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brol and Luki. It's all yours. Now tell me, What brings you to my city? I sent you here. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose
Yeah, that was your call.
So tell me, what's going to happen to us?
Don't be in a hurry next time.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' lore. This is bad.
So it's
this is
cyclical.
Very, very bad. Yes, you see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into
So we should go break the law.
and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think.
Someone's about to break the law.
Your arrival here is exactly what I need. You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another
we were supposed to look for evidence at the time that they were dead, but we didn't?
I guess.
I need you to investigate the city.
Well, now we're investigating.
Help them if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions if you have to. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately. I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now what do you say? Will you help me?
Where do we stand here? Want to help him find out who's going to break the law?
Guess we might as well while we're here.
May as well. It's something to do.
Thank you.
Also, it seems to
Now,
me like he
you
has
mustn't
all
tell
of the
anybody
tools
where
necessary
you're
to
from
make our lives
or
miserable
what may
here.
be about to happen here. People do foolish things when they panic. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone. Goodbye for now, and good luck.
Well, let me.
I don't need to
What
tell
we
you
should
what
do
will
is
happen
check
if you fail.
his current book has whether or not they have potential. Because it's possible that he was taking notes on who was who had the potential to be the criminal to have done it, you know?
Maybe. Let's see.
If not, then we'll have to ask him about what he means by potential.
Citizen arrival log. Brawl is brilliant.
Nope, the potential
Well,
thing is still
potential is on Gaia, yeah. Arrived at 191.
I think this is the exact same as our other book.
Looks like it.
So I think the first thing we need to ask is what potential means.
Tiffany O'Sharkaran is now the one who trespassed in the lake house.
I see. So whoever went back in time last time failed.
Right. Well, he was saying that he went into the lake house. I guess he picked up the note failed, languished until the current day. Sure, let's have the other copy of the book too. And I guess now we've changed the future so that guy might not go back in time or something.
Nah, if we fail, he goes back in time.
Oh hey, the helmet we dropped is still on the floor.
Interesting. Maybe we brought the past to now.
I think that might just be like an oversight on the mod maker's part. I don't know.
I mean, if we're involving time travel, like, there's so many paradoxes and inconsistencies, even with the best of theories on how it would work.
You should go back and ask him what he means by potential in the books.
Alright.
If that's an option. But I want to see if it's an option.
What do you think the odds are of us being one to break the law?
100%.
Like, we can make it 100%.
We need to read that note on...
Hello again, my friend. Any
Hello.
word about the matter we discussed?
Hello. Yes. Words. We can do words. Can you clarify something for me?
What do you want me to clarify?
No, not that. The other thing with the potential.
I need you. You must work out who, as you are.
That's a nice big sapphire, or ruby. Sorry, sapphires are blue. That you're wearing on your head.
Do you just
And
accuse
sorry,
someone?
I'm wrong. Raven, you might know. I think it's... Is it they're the same crystal, but it's the color that changes the name? Or can you actually have blue rubies and red sapphires?
Sapphires can be yellow. I know that.
Yeah, definitely the stereotypical color isn't the only one for most of those.
Yeah, I think it's based on the crystalline structure.
Yeah, because you can also have, like, star sapphires and star rubies. Which, like, skyrockets the cost.
Well, it's because they have a special, crystalline structure.
Alright, Sado, do you do crime? None of these are do you do crime, which you wouldn't understand even if we said, so...
Ask, why does the Jarl need a guard if no one does the bad law?
I'm 90% sure the answer is going to be, I'm deaf, I don't understand.
That's fair, let's go. Let's go. No, you're right.
Sorry, young'un. No idea what you're saying.
Called it. I don't know why him being deaf is so perfect for the Jarl. We were authorized to go into secret private places, right? Yormund pointed this out as a secret private place.
Of course we're authorized.
It's still locked, though.
Seems like a bedroom. Can we find... We had a note on the laws, right?
I don't think... Antecedents of Dwarven Law is a, standard Skyrim book. It's like
okay.
scholars on what they think dwarves were and stuff.
Then did he say that Brawl was the person who was...
Yeah, Broll was the expert on Dwarven stuff.
Well, let's go talk to Brawl first and find out what we're trying to avoid.
Okay. Our house was between his and Lukey's, I think.
And Lukey does the potions.
Yep. We're between the genius and the healer. That's a pretty good place to be. God, I regenerate
That
stamina
sounds
so
like a
quickly.
folder.
That's not the exit.
No. We're still a level up from the exit.
No.
Oh, we can go talk to the lady on the way. The cook.
Hey, Gaia.
No. Hello there.
So what's your
I'm
story?
Breton from High Rock. I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led me to Skyrim in search of Dormer ruins.
Okay, she just said her name was Greta and her
Some
name
days
is
I just
Gaia.
can't believe my luck.
No, she said that she's a Breton.
Researching the
Okay.
richest source of Drummer history and technology
I'm just gonna
I could
chalk that up
imagine.
to not enough sleep.
I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the Dwemer.
I pounded 1.5 liters of coffee and it didn't really help.
I see.
I could, but Brawl
That
knows
sounds
much
rough.
more than I do. You should be
I
able to
didn't
find
finish
those
work
chambers
until
down
5:30 this morning.
That sucks.
Now that you mentioned it, I do. I need you to get something for me, and it won't be easy. I've tried everything I can think of, and still nothing. There's a big Nord living down in the city called Rikus. You may have seen him walking around in an immaculate example of dwarven armor. I need that armor. It's the only one like it, and I believe it to be crucial in unlocking the secret of this place. The trouble is, before I could get a good look at it, that brute Rikas claimed it as his own, and has been wearing it ever since. I've tried everything. Appeals to his better nature, flattery, charm, even threats. It's like negotiating with a brick wall. The only thing I haven't tried is violence, and you know how that would end. But I'm convinced there's a way to get it. There has to be. Thank you. If you do manage to get it, you're welcome to keep it. I just need to have a quick look at it, that's all.
Okay. So does she do the crime to get the armor?
Nah, I don't know what the laws are. We need to know what we're looking at.
Yeah, let's go find this Brawl person.
Hey,
Learn the laws. There'll be lots of people. We won't be able to tinge our Are They Criminals investigation until we go into those conversations with knowledge. Alright. You're not Brawl, are you?
Help! There's a looter coming into the city. I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people,
Wow, way to
he'll break the
judge
dwarves'
based on
law,
appearance
and who knows
much?
what will happen. You have to stop him. Everybody, go
Is this
home and
the...
lock your doors.
I hope this is
This
the right
seems
place.
like-
So we're about to kill someone, huh? Hey, listen, it's... No. Okay, if laws can be broken, that's a thing that's already happened, right?
Yep.
We don't need to keep taking this.
Let the chocobo kill.
There. So... Everyone's gonna be dead when we step through that door, huh?
I guess.
Probably.
Hey, any chance you're more reasonable about this? You're not acting more reasonable about this.
This guy has a really long spear.
We didn't install those kind of mods, Raven.
I mean, I could, but...
There. Are you punching me? Are you that desperate to break the law?
So I guess we've already failed.
We're good at this mod. Does it count if the ion cannon does it? Dark Brotherhood Warlock.
How many looters? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Dark Brotherhooders can be mages. There, we successfully completed a stage of the quest.
Was that the main quest?
Do you think we can go back in time again? I mean, we can load saves. If Quintus thinks he can hide from his family, even greater disappointment than I thought. May have eluded his other siblings, but I know he won't let me down as they did. Take some playthings. So this guy is hunting down Quintus. It doesn't matter which log we go through. Quintus, 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 Quintus. None of these are Quintus. What about this suspicious guy wandering the city at night? The one who refuses all roles. Bit obvious, isn't it? Maybe it's the guy who manages the homewares store, Deglund, who's noted as trustworthy.
But there's a question mark. So maybe, like, he's normally really good, but like, hey, my knife went somewhere. I can't blame you, but you're my suspect.
Maisi is missing. Someone with potential is missing. Jeshel, to avoid. Has a house on the upper ridge. You know what, let's find out where Brol lives. He's on this book. Northwest Chambers. I'm definitely not letting my having played this mod before taint my having knowledge on this. Alright, northwest. That's east, this is west. The Citadel's northwest. Brol the Scholars. Fine.
Hello, neighbor. Would you like to hear about my research?
Yes, actually.
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting new discoveries? Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community
would
sins,
that be like the greater
killing us
evil?
all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why MODLIST found the city littered with burnt corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the dwarves?
But we're gonna still live here.
How does it work?
Well, how do you get out, right? Don't really have options.
But like, there's a scale. So it's like you stole a loaf of bread, Armageddon.
Well, the dwarves' law doesn't seem to have that. Like, we can't really argue with a bunch of inscriptions on the walls about what's a reasonable way to govern, right? Do you know a way out?
That's an interesting question. I personally don't know any way out, no. However, I have a theory. It's more of a hypothesis, really. My thinking is that if there was a way out of here, the dwarves who built this place must have known about it. True, but we can learn all sorts of things about them from what they left behind. Inscriptions, architecture, relics, statues. And while I've discovered many things here, there are some parts of the city I haven't been able to get to. I'm most interested in the palace, above the lake. Unfortunately, it's sealed up tight. Only one man ever managed to enter, and he never came out. That was Narnabas, and we haven't heard from him in years. Strange fellow. I believe he was looking for the secrets of the dwarves too. If you could find a way in there, I'm sure it would tell us a great deal about this place. Who knows?
It's actually got all the meat he can drink, all the sweet rolls, and all the meat. Why would he ever come back?
for wonderful conversations with this charming man.
That's why you have the Skaven skull. Wait, no, they're not Skaven. What are they in Skyrim?
Skeevers?
That's it, thank you. Skaven is Warhammer Fantasy.
Alright. So...
There's just one of those skulls, though, on a stick, and just... that's his only company.
We're a bit overloaded with loot right now, so let's... I knew there was a shop sign down there. Vernon's Fresh Produce. I don't know if they buy weapons.
There was poison on that table.
I'm not gonna steal something. The dwarves might be watching. Don't think them being extinct means that. It kind of would be hilarious if they were all extinct and... well, I guess the burnt corpses are kind of evidence. There's reasons to think other than the inscriptions. Okay. Vernon's shop is closed at 7 p.m. apparently. Clothing store. Reward notice. Place has all kinds of quests going on.
I still don't know what is considered a sin.
We can assume stealing, assault, murder.
Okay, well, we need to find this ring, right? Where would it have gone if it wasn't stolen?
Into some gutter?
Why would
oh,
they
hey,
have
you're
dropped
sprinting.
Is it over? Is it safe?
Alright, we didn't talk to anyone after that.
Oh, thank the
Wait,
gods.
we talked to Brol.
What
You just
a
didn't
relief.
catch us.
We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done for us.
Yeah, I killed them and nothing
Thank
happened.
you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, just ask.
All your gold.
Yeah, let's just
There's not much to tell. My husband Tabik runs
keep
the
on the
clothing store in
investigation.
town. You should stop by. I'm sure you'll leave looking much better. Not that you don't look good now, I mean...
Are you
it's
saying that our
just,
pajamas
you
are
know,
bad?
nice clothes are... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm no good at selling anything.
You
I
really
guess
aren't.
that's why they've got me sweeping the floors, day in, day out. Well, that, and we weren't invited to be layabouts in the Jarl's Citadel. Did you see
Layabouts?
anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just amuse themselves all day, while those of us down here do all the work. And why? Because Abik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we were both Imperial, it'd be a different story. The worst
met a
part
Breton
is we
in
left
there.
Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse.
She, like, introduced herself as a Breton. It was the first thing out of her mouth. Zenon thought her name was Gretchen. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Well,
Ask
she's-
her
Of
if
course.
you can ask her something.
I mean, when we talk about her now, I'll just go, Gretch! Because that's her attitude.
Yeah, sure.
What happened to your son?
No offense, but I'd rather not talk about it. Too many painful memories. And besides, there are enough sad stories around this place as it is. But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habib, in his shop, Firefly Finery. All right.
Yeah, we shouldn't incite
Quintus? No, there's no one by that name
dissent.
here. But
Yeah.
if you're looking for an Imperial,
Not yet.
I'd check the Citadel. That place is crawling with Imperials.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice to talk to you.
Cool.
See you soon.
Bye. It's getting late. This place won't have the honest trader. Just one last try. Maybe talking to her is like an event flag for people to go back to civilian routines, which normally includes closing a shop at 8 p.m.
I don't think they understand time.
More underground tunnels.
We want to enter these underground
time
tunnels.
moves differently.
That's got to be like our first order of business.
But they're locked.
Alright guys, I'm afraid I gotta go for tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
Thanks for having me. I hope you murder all the nasty invaders and get out of this time paradox.
Probably
I don't think there are going to be that many invaders.
We probably won't this stream.
No. But you should instigate the pony war against the filthy human city.
Hey, is this our
Was that
chambers?
Vigilant of Stendar
The deaf guy?
Yeah, the deaf guy.
Sato.
Do you think he's actually a Vigilant of Stendar? He could be the Imperial that we're
Dark
looking
Brotherhood?
for, Quintus. Yeah,
Possibly.
why not? Pretend to be a deaf guy and then you can get away with anything.
Not even necessarily a pretense. Wow, these are valuable. Who abandoned these excellent rooms? I guess someone who died, huh? Because there's no actual way to leave.
Yeah.
Do we keep going, or do we... Because we're not resolving this stream anyway.
We could do another...
We have access to our own underground tunnels? No, we don't. Still requires key.
Oh. Is there writing on blood in any of these walls?
Doesn't appear to be.
Damn. That was gonna be my main hint. Can we try talking to this mouth? This head?
Doesn't seem to do anything.
I'd expect it to talk to us, but whatever.
Now do we think everything will be dead?
Nah, I don't think that they would keep track of that.
It's so hard to kill everything.
So, it looks like it's night. Maybe we should find that guy who's wandering the streets.
Okay, I'll leave the candlelight off. And there's a guy in armor that the scholar would like to take a look at. And there's a palace by the lake that...
A palace by the lake?
Yeah, that's what Brawl said. Narnabas or something. I guess that building up there. I guess that would be the entrance.
Yeah, how would we get... Oh, there's the entrance. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, a person. Oh, you're the nervous door watcher person. I guess you're Habib.
Miranda told me you cut down those looters before they breached the city gates. Well done, my friend. Well done. I'm Habik. I live out back with my wife, Miranda.
She's right there.
We used to live in solitude, but we had to leave. Found this place by accident, like most. The Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. Doesn't make any money, of course. Not enough customers. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course, he and all his cronies in the Citadel never seem to lift a finger.
Yeah. We already know it's Nord bigotry.
Is that the dwarven inscription above the thing?
Alright. Alright. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello, my friend.
Oh, hey, Miranda. Certainly a dwarven inscription. So we know part of it is the sins of the many will be paid upon. The many will pay for the sins of the one. That's the phrasing, I think.
It's probably just a script, so if I can find a combination of letters, I could probably just translate it.
Well, feel free to take a screenshot and work on it between streams if you want.
Okay, well, you're the one who's gonna have to take a screenshot.
Alright. I meant like of the stream as I was hopping at the thing, but...
I can't pause it and keep the frame on like, bright enough.
I'll like toggle a flying camera and fiddle with lighting at some point before the next stream, I guess. Alright, let's not go into random people's houses. We have actual quest things.
Yeah, and I know that, like, this game... Like, there hasn't been a dwarven inscription translation yet, so... I just wonder if it's a cipher that I can just figure out with the key phrase.
What do you want? Get out of my face, milk drinker. My problem is that I'm the only one around here whose head isn't buried in the sand. That's my problem. I mean, everyone acts like nothing's wrong, but we're one stupid mistake away from being wiped out, like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming, whatever that is. And when it hits, it's every man for himself. You've been warned. I don't know, but did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? Like they're waiting for something? I don't like it.
It's gonna be easy to talk him out of the armor, huh?
Yeah, probably not.
What about it? It's not for sale. Oh, well in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you'll get this armor is if you peel it from my corpse.
Do we?
Ask if there are any others like it.
Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city. Uh-huh.
He'll have to go to sleep at some point. Let's just follow him.
Instead of checking out the palace?
I guess you're right.
We need our scarf back.
Give me a second, I have a phone call.
Alright. I'll put on my stealth cow suit. Alright, and here we are at the palace. could go rummaging through the people's houses. I saw a bunch of people leaving. You're right, it can't hurt to do a bit of quick investigation. What did Verstasia want from us? We're not that strapping a figure. Okay, that's a lie, but still. Little clipping issues we're getting with these soon. Forsworn sword. Threatening note. Huh.
That was these are very rude notes.
You saw the other one, eh?
Yes.
Yeah,
polite notes.
I don't know if whoever wrote this might be,
Well, they don't seem very literate.
What they seem is possibly law-breaky, huh?
And, maybe, like, drugged out of their minds. You don't write letters in all capitals.
So, it's not signed or anything? No.
I will watching you at the tavern. So maybe we should go to the tavern and see...
Oh, that's what the tavern is. Good catch. Is anyone watching her? Shortcut. Man, Joy of Perspective does not like something about this outfit.
I think it's like the... I have no idea what it is.
Are you a tavern? No, you're a house.
God, where's the tavern?
This is the house of the guy with the armor. While we're here.
Yeah, let's go and see if he's got stuff.
If it turns out he has a second suit of armor, that's just a win, right?
If he goes to sleep in the suit of armor, I'm gonna be pissed.
Sorry, what were you saying?
What the hell?
His eyes are still closed.
He's waking up.
Get out of my house.
We have to get out. 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 We were told to get out. He just pulled his weapon.
We're out. We're out. We're out. So he sleeps in his armor.
That's dumb.
And
I
he's...
don't like it.
And he is willing to draw his weapon at us to make a point.
Well, we're gonna have to wait until we know that he's not in his house.
Vernon's house. The Beacon Miranda's
Is this big tall
house.
door at the tavern?
The Golden Sentinel Tavern. Oh.
Okay, we need to talk to the Forsworn lady.
Yeah, I think that's the one who hit on us on our way in.
Well, all the better.
Oh, there she is.
I heard you took care of some looters for us. If only there was something I could do to thank you. Let me know if you think of anything. You want to hear about little old me? Aren't you adorable? But wouldn't you rather hear what I know about everyone else around here? Go on. Ask me.
Okay, that's deflecting a little.
There's something creepy about Marius up in the Citadel. Plus, he never comes down to the tavern. And you just can't trust a man who doesn't drink. Have you seen Rygus walking around in that shiny armor of his, all paranoid, like those dwarven statues are going to spring to life any minute?
Alright, that's not impossible.
Nobody here locks their door, except the Jarl. I hear there's a locked room on the top floor of the Citadel, but nobody's seen what's inside. Did you notice the big crack in the floor near the city gate? They say some poor fool fell to his death trying to scale the front of the Citadel.
Okay, I don't want to click this forever. Some of this is useful information though, eh? You want to check out this?
Yeah, I think that it would be wise to go and look for somebody who's like watching her.
Yeah.
I mean, they might not be here right now, but
I
also
mean,
by speaking to somebody, we should.
She was talking earlier about this place being packed at night, like everyone goes here. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, this seems pretty empty.
She is the only merchant we've seen,
I'm
though.
so glad you decided to come see me. What can I do for you, sweet thing? Take a good look. See anything
Finally.
you like?
Someone... You're selling skooma just straight up, huh? Alright. Oh, and you're willing to buy literally anything. You're willing to buy pajamas? She's the best person. We found the best NPC. I hope you're not the one who does the crime. I'll be so sad. Sure, we'll sell clothes and... Do we want to sell our crafting materials? You're still here?
I have no idea. Sorry, I was in the middle of typing and I have a push to talk button, so... Yeah, maybe we should.
We couldn't sell them all to her even if we wanted to, so we'll just do what we can.
Well, that's taking a load off our back.
Yeah. Now she has stuff to sell other than skooma. People can come into this bar and order leather. Or a book.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like selling her the skooma was a bad decision.
We can buy the skooma off her so that she doesn't have it. We didn't sell her the skooma, she started with it. Yeah, we still have our skooma.
Well, somebody's a skooma addict. We should make sure that they can't get the
We
skooma.
can sell her skooma.
No.
That's what you were suggesting, right?
No, I'm suggesting that we steal the skooma so that, or we take the skooma so that the skooma
Come and
addict
visit
can
me
get
again anytime
at
you
it.
like.
Also, how
Okay.
does she get skooma down here?
That's like the only bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
No, let's not
Hello
steal.
again.
Let's not actually steal the skooma. Let's buy it. We have lots of money.
Fine.
Yeah, we're
Take
gonna
a
get
good
in
look.
trouble and destroy
anything you
everyone
like.
by sinning just to keep the skooma.
We get to sell the leather to get the money back. Save us even more weight. There we are.
Come and again anytime you like.
So no one is here watching her at the moment. Do we take a seat and wait for a couple hours?
Maybe, yeah.
Just inconspicuous newcomer sitting down, theoretically having a drink.
Yeah, I want to know who writes in all capital letters.
Maybe we should wait until, like, daytime tomorrow and then rummage through people's houses.
Yeah, let's do that. By the way, I'm not taking notes, even though
no one's here.
Yeah.
This entire video recording is a note.
That's true.
It's not the most easily accessible one that has historically ever existed. Just sort of note down timestamps.
Yeah, it's a little bit late for that.
The most efficient way to be taking notes. Rikus's house.
You know, it might be Rikus. He does seem like the kind of person who would write in full caps.
Because he's paranoid?
No, because he's...
angry all the time?
Angry all the time.
Just out for an evening stroll.
Hey. This guy. He needs to walk around at night.
Quiet as the grave.
Quiet as the grave? What's suspicious about that?
Yeah, I guess maybe...
Just
well, he is an Imperial.
Stroll. Not a soul stirring. Quiet as the grave.
Please stand still at some point so that we can...
But this would be the greatest misdirect. This guy talks like a creepy guy, but he's actually just a normal person. And then somebody else, you know, is actually the bad guy.
Sneaky.
I mean, the Black Hand member or whatever.
Dark
Just
Brotherhood?
Out for an evening stroll. Not a soul
that one.
Stirring. Quiet as the grave.
Alright, now I'm hidden. He doesn't know I'm here.
See, like, the way he's talking is such a good misdirect if he's not.
We have a 71% chance of lifting his key. Go for it?
I mean, this is gonna be bad. Let's not.
Alright.
If the world explodes because we lifted this guy's key.
We have Jarl authorization to investigate people.
I don't think the dwarves care about the Jarl's authorization.
Nah.
But let's find Marius's house. Maybe we can go while he's not there.
He's one of the people who lives in the Citadel. Because he's Imperial,
he lives in the
right?
Citadel?
Yeah.
Well, check the book.
I thought he was one of the later ones.
Guys.
Yeah, here's the... Yeah, he came in just before we did. Lower floor, room 4. Citadel.
Okay. I mean, this would be an amazing misdirect, but if he has any evidence in his room...
Bunch of all caps writing, misspelled writings.
No, I don't think that this guy would be that, but if he has evidence of being...
Being able to talk fluently doesn't necessarily mean you're hyperliterate. So, I guess this is the lowest floor. Who are you?
You think this is floor
Are
4
you
or floor...
Not here. He can hear us.
Okay. He can hear us. Like, that's the thing
Who
someone
just
says
does
if they're not gonna... Oh, this is the deaf guy. I was just curious what the percentages were, given his whole thing. I guess there's like no chance he'd notice if we were to take one of these things, but the dwarves might.
Wait, what was that shrine to?
Zenithar, I think.
That's not a Stendar.
That's true.
Why would he be lying about that?
And just because a flame atronach blew up and rendered you incapable of fighting wouldn't mean you change which god you respect the most.
That in fact seems insanely suspicious.
We may investigate that place more. So, if this is Marius's room, he has some Imperial armor.
He has
healing
Nightshade,
potion.
which is pretty Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, that says A Kiss, Sweet Mother. That is definitely a Dark Brotherhood book.
Yeah. He had a key, which I'm guessing is to this. We made it through a master lock before with losing 10 lockpicks.
We should be able to do it this time.
Ooh, hint on that one.
This laughing is very distracting.
Yeah.
God, it's so close.
And then I started overshooting. Pull it back a bit. Not that much. Well, we gained a lockpicking level.
That'll make it slightly easier.
I'm not good at this game. There we are. Shrouded armor, torture tools, poison, bloody rags.
Okay, well, I mean, I think that it's obvious who he is.
He's the Dark Brotherhood guy. He's Quintus.
So,
now it
he's
said
gonna kill us if we, you know,
confront him
talk
about
to him
that.
about it. Yeah.
Does this mean that he is the threat? He is the most recent arrival other than us. So he is a change in the status quo that was established before. And the Dark Brotherhood already sent some people after him.
Yeah, he's fleeing the Dark Brotherhood. Maybe he doesn't want to be part of the Dark Brotherhood anymore.
Yeah, that seemed to be like what the note suggested. Where was it?
Or maybe
Warlock's orders. If Quintus thinks he can hide from his own family, he is a greater disappointment than I thought. He may have eluded his other siblings, but I know he won't let me down as they did. Take some of your playthings and find out where that spider is hiding. When you find him, do what you do best.
Okay, well...
That sounds very much like he was quitting the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah. So, maybe we can ask him why he was quitting the Dark Brotherhood.
If it's so I can get into a place where nobody kills each other, I mean... Good job, he's succeeded. But, like, kind of in one of those be careful what you wish fors.
I'm just worried that he's gonna attack us if we ask him, like, hey, you're obviously Quintus. What's the deal?
Hmm. It sounds like my Chocobo brother agrees, but he was standing off at that pier before. Let's go have a chat about your family. We'll approach it with all the dignity and gravitas such a conversation requires.
Just
Yo,
out for an evening.
Yo, dude, I killed your brother.
Not a soul stirring. Quiet as the grave.
So you're a Dark Brotherhood assassin.
Oh.
Nice.
So you went through my belongings, did you? Well, what of it? What do you want?
Well, he didn't immediately assassinate us. Yeah, let's do that, the top one. Let's not extort him.
Oh, how noble of you. I've admitted it. I worked for the Dark Brotherhood, and I was very good at what I did. But I'm quite comfortable here, as you can see. What would be my motivation to kill anyone now? I'd need some kind of death wish. Now, was there something else you wanted to ask me? Or can I get back to enjoying my retirement?
Yeah, I'll be going.
I like how you have no options now.
Just out for an evening stroll.
Well, I can go to this one.
A soul. Yes, I do. Death. Death is the only way out of here.
Huh. That seemed to be what that guy who killed himself in the future thought too.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree.
No, this is a massive troll mod. They legitimately made no other way out. You have to reload the save to leave. I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know. I'm trying to go without spoilers now.
We've solved the Quintus thing now, so...
Right. He's not gonna kill anyone. The Dark Brotherhood sent someone after him, but we managed to stop that attempt. Do we still say that that's the threat? Or do we keep investigating? I guess gathering more information can't hurt, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that he's necessarily going to be the sinner. It's probably a Daedric warship thing.
What makes you say that?
I don't know, just a guess. That's how stuff happens in the Elder Scrolls, right?
Some stuff. Like, that's not the main antagonist in Skyrim, the game we are playing right now.
That's fair.
Nor Morrowind, nor Daggerfall, nor Arena. You're just a massive Oblivion nerd.
What are you talking about? What's his name? Amanamanam was the villain of Morrowind.
Dagoth is not a Daedra.
Oh, you needed the heart of Amanamanam.
Lorcan, yeah. And he's more Etada than Daedra. He participated in the creation of Mundus so hard. He is so much more Aedra than Daedra. Sleep until day and start snoping in people's houses? Or go to the palace?
You know what? Maybe we should, we should go snoop in people's houses for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, but wait until Dave time for it.
Yeah.
And we'll get to do the whole palace thing next week at Twitch TV/Frankly Implausible.
I was wondering when you were gonna start pulling that out.
Heh. I should have done it while Zenon was here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever actually watched the stream, so...
Yeah, what I thought it was I thought that, that Hermaeus Mora was kind of what caused,
Morrowind?
Yeah, the whole Morrowind plotline, but I guess I was wrong.
No. He's pretty behind a lot of the shenanigans in the Dragonborn DLC for Skyrim. Hircine's behind one of the DLCs for Morrowind. Hey, we haven't spoken with you.
Hey, I hear you dealt with those looters swiftly. Great work. What can I do for you, my friend?
Vernon.
Hang on, let me focus my eyes. We do not have, like, eyes facing forward enough for that close vision, right?
Yeah, that's why.
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the dwarves' law. But once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me.
Wow.
Anyways.
You don't... Huh.
Many shall suffer for the sins of the one. That's about all I know. You should go and talk to Brawl in his chambers if you want to know more.
We did. That's basically what he said too.
Well, come on back.
Oh, he's injured.
You like.
He's carrying his weapon. Let's go talk to him.
I don't think he's injured. He's just armed.
Why is he so pissed?
What do you want?
He's just on edge because he keeps thinking the statues are watching him and about to kill him.
If I did, I wouldn't be standing here listening to you. Bye.
I really want to orbital bombardment this guy.
I mean... It's always reloading saves. But no. We have enough time travel in this playthrough. Golvar's house. Ah, screw it. Let's search Golvar's house. He's the friendly farmer who sent us on that tour. But, you know, no one's above suspicion.
Maybe our list will tell... is, like... helpful.
Dwarven medal, dwarven arm, helmet.
Who is this?
Golvar. Farmer,
Okay.
typical lazy Nord.
Why does he have a dwarven helmet?
I don't know. Like, dwarven stuff is just kind of everywhere in this dwarven city. But he's a little more combat ready than he appears. Maybe I'll keep that in mind. He has a special named axe. That woodcutter's axe would not stand out for me if it wasn't renamed.
It probably has really good stats. He's like absurdly prepared to fight.
His damage is 6. He has a single helmet and a woodcutter's axe.
No, he had hide armor.
That's true. And bracers, boots. That's every slot.
That's like a full equipment.
And booze on the shelf. Well, empty wine bottle. And the watchful eye of our saviors and protectors, I guess.
You guess. Okay, let's get out of here.
We're not learning
I've got
anything.
a good idea
Yeah?
of what this guy's capable of.
Maybe we should have still been in sneak mode when going through that door.
I mean, who cares?
No one's looking at us. Hey.
I hear you're handy in a fight. Glad you're on our side, love.
Glad you're comforted by fights rather than the fact that I can bring apocalypses.
My story? Oh, not much to tell, love. I just work the land, make sure we've got enough food for everyone. Can't afford to run out here, you know? It's hard work. Probably harder than being Jarl, but I don't mind it. Keeps me active as I'm getting on a bit. And I sleep soundly every night. No, love. I don't think he works hard at all. And I'd say the same to his face if I ever saw him. But he's always hiding up there in his citadel, doing... You know what? I'm not even sure what he does. I know he doesn't keep order. We've got the dwarves' law for that. But live and let live, I say. Long as I have a roof over my head and food on my table, and good neighbors like Gulvar, I can't complain.
It seems odd that you would need a roof over your head in a place where it obviously does not rain.
It's kind of a figure of speech by now.
I'll be
Okay,
seeing
let's
you
get out of
around,
here. We know that she's gonna be like, oh, I don't know a way out of here.
Yeah. Are you Ismar's house? I don't know who Ismar is yet. Ismar. Farmer, good worker, no potential. Jeshal's the one we've been told to avoid, too. Alright, let's see what Ismar's house has to offer. And I wonder how many of these investigatories detail...
Like, the fact that it says that we should avoid him makes me want to speak to him.
Heh. The lake house principle.
That's what we'll call it from now on in this series.
Oh,
there was a letter.
He has skooma, a mace, full suit of iron armor, and a letter. Old love letter. From Golvar. And
I see.
Golvar's spelling isn't great, I can't help but notice.
What, like night?
Dearest. Tried.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. The spelling on that threat was also kinda... Right?
Okay. I guess we should investigate Golvar next.
We just went to his house. He's the one who had the wood axe and the hide armor.
Okay. I mean, I guess in this case, at least he's literate?
Yeah. This wasn't written in all caps, but it also wasn't like a threat letter.
And written quickly, I would imagine. He literally said that he took a long time to write it. Well, maybe the game will let us ask him why he's got beef with, what's her name?
Ismar. Ismar is the guy he left a love letter to.
Okay.
Ulrin's house. We're not gonna remember any of this next stream, are we?
Well, I'll remember that Golvar has bad writing. Other than that, probably not.
Letter from Maisi to Ulrin.
There are 3 lockpicks there.
They're marked as steel, though.
Damn.
Lockpicking XP from reading a book, though. By which I mean glancing at the title page, but still.
This guy's,
He's got 3 lockpicks, a book about lockpicking, a letter from... Wait. Maisi. We haven't spoken with Maisi or this guy yet. Ulrin, that's what... Oh, okay. Okay, Ulrin is noted as being a pushover who's been unproductive since the loss of the wife, and Maisi is missing and has potential.
She was also a Citadel cleaner, which is the same as Jeshol.
Let's go talk with Jeshol.
Yeah, also, we should look for corpses somewhere.
Yeah, there was a note about, like, someone having fallen in from something about trying to climb the Citadel. Like a ditch somewhere. You remember that, right?
Yeah, that was a rumor.
Right. Those two hanging out on the pier. So that's the Citadel.
So let's look at, like, do a quick 180 around the Citadel. Or, yeah, 180, it's only one side.
Hey, Ulrin. Called it.
Hey, you're the one who killed all those bandits, aren't you? Gods, what a nightmare that must have been. What do you want with me?
Do you want to know his story?
I don't see why I should share it with
Sure.
He doesn't care to share it.
See you around.
Okay, well, let's just, let's get along this wall.
So Mr. Lockpicky is all bitter after his wife's death.
Which is fair, I guess. So there's no corpse over here. That's unfortunate.
Man, RPJs in this Joy of Perspective thing are...
Yeah, not great.
Let's go to the armor that we actually said we'd keep on.
Yeah, and also,
I am gonna favor the PJs, though.
Yeah.
We only have 7 lockpicks.
This is gonna be rough.
Similar place to last time's. Oh, hey. Dwarven Axe of Thunderbolts. And 200 gold.
Maybe we can trade this Dwarven Axe for the armor.
We're getting a bit far from the Citadel now, I think.
Yeah.
Man, spending moments underwater really boosts my speed for a while.
This doesn't look like a ditch.
No. Not seeing anything there that could be.
What about the far corner?
Props. Crops. Other housing.
Like behind this staircase? I meant the other side of the, like, walk up the staircase? Ooh,
oh,
fine moonstone.
Our speed boost is gone.
So, like, if you walk up the staircase...
8. I hear you took on a band of marauders by yourself, you buffoon. Next time, come and get me.
Please don't call me a buffoon. So, yeah, down here, maybe. There doesn't seem to be very much in this area, but... No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anything.
So you're the one who killed all those people. Did it make you feel like a big hero?
Yep.
Have you asked yourself who's gonna clean up all your mess?
Nope.
I'm Lukey. I'm what passes for an alchemist and healer around here. I'll be honest, I don't much care for dealing with people, or healing them, but I wouldn't trust anyone else around here with the responsibility. And I guess somebody's gotta do it, right?
I guess.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like my neighbors. I don't like anyone. Stupid, untrustworthy, selfish, ugly creatures we humans are. But you know what? At least down here, people are on their best behavior most of the time, what with the dwarves' law and all. I mean, people are still bastards, but at least they have to be discreet about it. Nobody's openly violent, and nobody's ever stolen anything from me.
She doesn't sound like a particularly likely candidate.
No, but maybe we can figure out if we can save Brandes.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Poor Brandes. I've been doing my best to keep the poor fool alive. What of him? Yes, I suppose. Just go down and check up on him for me, would you? His house is not far from here, down in the inner ring of the city.
Okay, do we do that?
Alright.
Yeah, let's see
you
if
soon,
we have
neighbor.
we have something to do. I don't think we have any healing magic that would help, but...
Nope. We have healing potions. So,
yeah, maybe he'll ask for 100 healing potions.
And then we'll toggle clipping, climb up the well, leave, go buy a Brandis's
Nah, they definitely
will.
zoned us out.
Hey, Brandis, you're
This is not.
You
looking.
there. Come over here.
You need
I'm
help.
beyond help. The potions do nothing. And I don't.
Your limbs aren't moving at all.
I don't have much time. I just need to tell you something. Stendar. He plants these images in my head. He shows me secrets. Made me come here. Something terrifying. Deep in the earth beneath the city. Powerful. And evil. I went down into the tunnels to destroy it. But the energy, it seeps into your bones. Please. Please, you must find a way to get down there. And finish what
Well, he's dead now.
Healer's definitely gonna blame us for this. Well, let's read his will. Stop breathing so heavily. This is a somber moment. Leaves all my worldly possessions, including the dwarven boots, to whoever is willing to continue the mission to rid this place of the evil that lies buried beneath. Aha.
He explicitly mentioned those boots, so.
Immaculate dwarven boots. Rilkus is probably wearing the special shiny dwarven.
Yeah. Which means we need to find the immaculate dwarven helmet, and once we have the full set, we can resist the evil.
There's also gloves, then.
Oh yes, okay, gloves.
Getting the armor off of Rilkus is gonna have to be something for next week.
Yeah, I think that what we should do is
go talk with the forbidden person and call it?
Yeah.
Or we save the forbidden people for next week. And we get to reveal to Sean the creative way in which we delayed going up and investigating his favorite thing to investigate. Because...
Which
yeah,
is what?
where...
I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember anymore.
Basically just walking by it and mounting one of the pony mounts as if it was already understood.
Oh, we should. What we should do is bring these boots to what's-her-name. She wanted to see all of the boots, so maybe we should give her,
Hi there.
like, all of the immaculate dwarven stuff, so maybe...
Yes? What about him? Oh, I see. Poor Brandis. At least he's no longer suffering. And let that be a lesson to anyone thinking of entering the tunnels under the city.
Yeah, his dying wish was for me to pick up that mission, so...
We're gonna go do that.
Lesson utterly rejected.
He came here with his partner, full of big talk about how Stendar sent them to purge some great evil from beneath the city.
Partner?
Now, none of us know exactly what's down there. But if there is a great evil, then it made the mighty Stendar look like a milk drinker. All I know is nobody with half a brain
That's not
should
how
go
the
down
Aedra
there.
work.
Not without a way to protect themselves from the energy that killed poor Brandis.
Well then, next week we'll be investigating that and the many other leads we have.
What do you want?
At Twitch TV/Frankly Implausible. Check in next Friday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yes, check in for It Is Stendar's Will that you do.
Indeed. May his mercy bring you once again to us. Until then, goodbye.